Alrighty, today is a big day. I have my cousin who lives here in Quintana Roo who loaned me this bad boy, the tracker boat. And we're gonna be exploring the whole lake of 7 colors. Laguna de Siete Colores. We got tacos, right?
Oh yeah, well no, they're empanadas. I didn't have tacos ready today.
Let's do this. Are you a Mennonite?
Ah, sí, sería puro pinche menón de Chihuahua.
Not here.
Pero ya no tengo religión. Fue por putos.
This is my buddy Sterling. Sterling and I are deep in the jungles of Quintana Roo, Mexico. Here, we'll be spending a full month exploring land, river, and seas. And we brought the whole family with us. Today, we're going to be exploring this blue lagoon that literally is no more than 2 miles away from my relative's ranch community. These are all the lake lots. Woo!
You have a key?
Yeah. Gotta have a special key.
Go back.
You ready to go home now? You done for the day?
Yeah, we can't get to the gate, so.
Ka-ching! This episode is sponsored by my 2 cousins, Boyd and Jason. Jason loaned us a lot, and Boyd lent us the boat. Here we are on my cousin Jason's lake lot. Absolutely beautiful out here. This is the lake of 7 colors. The reason it's called that because there's 7 different shades of blue. It's like a blue lagoon, straight up. That's an island. The goal is to go to the island, explore the island, and circle all the way around, spearfishing and snorkeling the whole place, just seeing what we can find. And the goal is to shoot as much fish as we can, and hopefully we have some big fish to give to the locals. I love feeding people. Let's do this, boy!
Party time, boys!
Like always, I have my spear gun, snorkel goggles, snacks, machetes, all fishing stuff. This is a breakdown ugly stick rod. Let's see, rev it up, boy! Ready, captain, homie? Alright, here we go. The thing about this lake is that it has tarpon, it has all kinds of ocean creatures. I mean, there's hammerhead shark, there's sea turtles in here. I just got word that there's huge snook in this lake as well. So that's gonna be real cool if we can find some. I almost dropped my bow. Oh yeah, there she is. First stop is inside of this nook. Look at that water, freaking incredible. We can probably find some monkeys and sloths out here too. Look at this. Oh, it's shallow, I can see the ground. Getting closer to the mangrove, bro. Whoa, this water is beautiful. Wow. Hey, I know what this is. This is a Malipona beehive. No, don't touch it. Check this out. This right here is actually something I had. Oh shit! 15 heart. Ouch! Let's get it out of here. Ow, dude. Oh, there are not many. Oh! Ouch!
Holy shit, they're biting.
Are they still biting me?
No.
Oh, ouch! Oh my god, dude.
So what, were they not the bees you thought they were?
They're not Melipona beehives. Okay. Ouch. They just bit me everywhere.
How many?
I don't know. It seems like I got bit like 15 times. I thought those were the Melipona stingless bees. I am led astray. That does not make sense to me.
Well, no honey today.
Look at this.
I got one off me, but it didn't sting me. There's still one on your shoulder, bro.
Where?
Right there. It's dead. There it's. Look it up. Right there it is. Right there on the thing. There's an alive one. You ready to go home now?
Hell no. Yeah, they actually hurt real bad, but they're kind of fading away now, so I'm all right. My ears are on fire though. Oh my gosh, that was a rush, man. I'm surprised you didn't get killed. Ouch. Okay, so right now we just showed up to our location and we got eaten by bees. But the real worry we have here is we want to spearfish, and the water's really clear, but this is really deep and dark, gloomy stuff. And this is absolutely crocodile territory. We're coming here right now with spotlight in the night, we'd see them. I guarantee you there's a croc or two in here. It's kind of really risky what we're doing, but hey, look, there's fish. Here I was thinking they're melipona bees, but they're not. They're stingless bees. Damn, I got fooled.
So you're saying there's a melipona bee that doesn't sting you and they still make honey?
There is supposedly in fact, really confused because I did my research and that should be a stingless bee. I don't know how they freaking bite me so hard.
I think they ripped thorns off the tree and just stabbed you.
Oh, that's probably exactly what they're doing. This tiny little nook is so deep we cannot see the bottom, and it's just an absolute drop off. I believe this is the reason why the locals recommended us to come here, because it's so deep and there's so much tree branches and stuff. We are targeting specifically the Bocona, which is sort of like the largemouth bass of this territory of the jungle. We're trying to decide whether we have enough guts to get inside of here, because there are crocs in the water that we cannot see.
So we're just driving and we ran right under another beehive just like the last one. Your head touched it and we didn't see it, and you just got f***ing stung, didn't you?
Oh my god, dude, it happened again. I was standing up and that beehive hanging from that damn tree brushed right by my head, and I got attacked again for the second time in the same 10 minutes. Dude, that bee bite everywhere, swelling up all huge all over my body. I have about 20 of them now. Freaking A, dude, watch out for those newbies in the jungle. I tell you what, Sterling hasn't gotten bit once yet. This is pretty damn nerve-wracking right now, trying to get in this water. Two newbies, don't know crocodiles too well.
Peace. See you on the other side.
Look at all these little fishies.
Hey, what you looking at?
So this is the first time either of us have been to jungle waters before. We didn't exactly have a guide to show us around, so we decided to borrow a boat and come check it out ourselves. The first thing we saw were these majestic looking logs in all this crystal clear water. We were very nervous about crocodiles. Then we saw a strange looking catfish, a variety I've never seen before. They are so different from North America catfish. As I stuck my head out of the water, I got a pretty unexpected surprise. I had to get a second glance to make sure I was seeing what I was seeing.
Dude, look at all those bats! Dude, those bats just flew right next to us. Come here, come here. Bats just flew out all over underneath us. They're right under that branch.
So I dove underwater to see if I can sneak up close to them without spooking them. I wanted to see if I can get close enough to get the camera right underneath this tree.
That was so cool. Wow. That was really freaky. We saw a lot of little fish down this way, but towards that place it got too deep for us, so we didn't feel comfortable, so we just got out. All right, that was way too scary. We gotta get out of here. Look at all that, Sterling, all that cave stuff right there. That's like prime shit. If we had the balls to get in there.
This spot looked way too good to pass up, so we had to stop in real quick before we headed out. So far, we're seeing a ton of little fish. Most of them make up for the Mayan cichlid, but there's a lot of little species in here that I cannot identify. Then I found this painted turtle. To my surprise, it looked just like the ones from North America. Sterling sitting back guarding my back, and I decided to take a dive out into the deep to see how far I can go. The only thing on my mind at this point is accidentally bumping into a croc, because not too long ago, a 13-footer was spotted in this exact spot.
Well, he got this little Mayan cichlid. We saw tons of them, but the biggest one he saw. I actually saw two Bocona, but they're very small. They're about the size of that cichlid right there. And we're still at the entrance, and the island is right there. Alright, we're finally leaving the first nook. Off to the island. Oh yeah. Look at this. Crystal clear water right here. Look at all this. Sterling's loving this boat. He wants one now. Look, there's a swing right there.
Not a bad place to get on.
Supposedly it's just full of Indian artifacts, pottery, arrowhead, all kinds of cool stuff like that from the Mayans. Oh look, there's a needlefish right there. We're not even in the ocean. I see fish down here under the dock. Here's the island with the canoe. Oh baby.
Oh, so that's their canoe.
We were gonna use this canoe. My cousin Jason was gonna loan that canoe to us. We got this boat instead, so hell yeah. Imagine living on this island, this would be so cool. Let's go on the island and check it out. I hear there are monkeys out here that live on this island and lots of coconuts. This is all dragon fruit, just growing down. Oh, there they are. I have my machetes. My cousin Jason has his workers living on this island, just taking care of it, making sure no squatters are squatting on the place. Looks like they have a rock wall here. There's a whole wall here, I wonder why. A lot of coconut trees. We're looking for some coconuts though. That's strange. Who's gonna get them? Look at all the coconuts up there.
This tree's gonna be more convenient to climb.
Hey, you hear that? Oh look, there's the short coconut trees over there. Let's go over there.
A wild island with coconut trees.
Let me demonstrate what happens when you don't catch fish today. I cut off you like this. Woo! Oh, that's beautiful. Look at this right here. Oh, baby, look at that. The slimy stuff is absolutely the best part. If your coconut's not slimy like this, it's not very good. This is absolutely the best way to eat a coconut. Looks like there's a house over there. We're gonna go say hi. Holy moly, look at this. That tree just fell over. So it turns out there's a house on the island. And these guys are giving us tips where to find the Boconas and the tarpon. They say the Boconas are way over there into the shallows, and tarpons will actually just come throughout here. This morning they saw a whole school of tarpon, and boy, they are big tarpons. It's pretty cool. They got these little piggies. Nice little farm out here. Here, piggy, piggy. Dog's not very happy about us here. Pues, muchas gracias. Nos vimos. Here goes Sterling. He's gonna climb this coconut tree, which is absolutely freaking loaded. Hold on. Let me. That's funny. Little palapa house. So this is what a palapa structure looks like before they put all the leaves on. Pretty dang cool how they do it. Found a magic mushroom here. What the heck? That's the craziest thing. It's like jello. We're gonna get back on the boat and get rock and rolling.
I just cut this branch off of a milkweed, but you cut a good branch out with no knots. Twist the bark real hard like this. I already did it. Until you hear it crack and pop, and it slides right out.
What the heck?
You don't want to break that part off the bark because that's your handle. Once you do this, cut the end off for the pop gun bullet. Put that in the end. You slide it back.
You made a freaking pop gun? What the hell? That is freaking crazy. You just made a jungle pop gun on an island. Pull this back end out and it's just like a hollow tube. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, it's really slippery on the inside with all that milk. Nice shot.
Oh, those fish are trying to eat it. That is badass.
There you go, bro.
I crashed it.
That's
Look how slippery that is though. You see? This is our lunch before we continue the excursion. Before we explore. I found a literal trot line with some expired hooks. This is what these guys on the island use to catch their fish. They live off the island. You know, from the coconut to their own meat they're raising on their farm.
Look at that beautiful hook.
telling that to your wife.
Hey, we're going to find my wife. That's what I meant. Bring her the coconut rum.
Bam, different color. Color change. So we've been paddling for about a half an hour, but we found this little cave. We want to see what's going to be in here. There's like literally a 50-pound tarpon right in front of me, dude.
Paddle and follow it. I'll get the gun.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. There's tarpon! Freaking that bag! We are seeing huge tarpon, I mean big. 80-pound tarpon just cruising right up in this 3 foot of water in the mangroves. We've already seen them 3 times, so I'm rigging up my 50-pound test line. I'm gonna throw some top water, see if I can get them to hit it. That's a cool fish, or that's a big crocodile?
It's just cool fish.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's a little tiny fish.
It scared the shit out of me. This water's really dirty. It's unclear, and this big dark shadow came right underneath us. It looked just like a crocodile. I'm not convinced that it's not a crocodile. This is like incredibly full of freaking life. This is where all the fish are. Ooh, 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 look at that darkness. I'm seeing fish all throughout here. We saw that tarpon again. It came out this way. This is actually pretty dang deep water right here. Yeah, so it's about 4 feet deep, but it's dirty, so it seems deep. So right here we're tied off. And the idea is we're gonna sit here and ambush. We already seen the tarpon swimming by 3 times now in the same spot, and this is just concentrated with fish underneath the mangrove there. So he's got to find a way to blend in, and we're just not going to move. And because I'm on the boat, I can watch for the tarpon. The moment I see one swimming, he's going to be ready to shoot. All right, we're going in after the Bocona in this dark, scary mangrove that's not very clear. Let's do it. Crocodile water.
This was hands down the scariest part of our whole trip. This water was so murky, but yet so full of marine life. All the bait balls were swimming around in this area, which brought the tarpons in like crazy. At this point, we had already had 3 tarpons come within feet from our boat. If I had my bow, it would have been impossible for me to miss. So we got into this dark stuff, and tropical aquarium-like fish were swimming everywhere. The more we moved, the more the tarpon and the bait balls moved out of the area. But where were the Boconas? We figured if there was this much marine life here, this is probably where all the crocs were hanging out. So we got out.
Heck yeah, we're out of that. Now we're in open water. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the very corner pit. Bam. I just saw a huge turtle swimming right up to us. But he got away before I can pull my camera out. But look at this. We saw a Jesus Christ lizard skipping across the water. I couldn't film it. He was gone before I could pull the camera out. But the dark and the gloomy crocodile water is amongst us.
This is the dream spot for spearfishing.
You're crazy. I would not get in this.
Really?
No, hell no. Look how dark that water is. You can't see if a crocodile is coming up on you.
No, it's cleaner and shit. You can see it all the way to the bottom once the sun's out.
Holy moly, guys, you've got to see this. What you're looking at is a big, huge, petrified saber-toothed otter. done. Well, sun's going down. We're gonna top it off with one last little dive, see if we can find a little Bocona to show you.
We are back to where we started, but we're gonna take one last dive to see if we can't find the elusive Bocona. Keep in mind, these fish are super plentiful in this lake. The only reason why we're having such a hard time finding one is because it's the wet season. During the rainy season, dry lakes will fill and flood. The predatory fish like the Boconas will leave their home waters and venture miles into the shallow marshes chasing bait fish, making them hard to find at this time of the year.
Big ass turtle. You see it?
Yeah. I saw it, yeah, where'd it go?
Then Sterling shot another mine cichlid.
I saw a Bocona, I took a shot and I missed it. I wish I got it on video.
Next thing you know, I find him again. Finally, I get a chance to shoot. He is a pretty small guy, but at this point I'd be really excited just to get him. Finally I get him. Now he's trying to slip into these rocks where I can't find him. This is a problem.
I shot one, come help me.
Our big fish.
I don't care how small this fish is. I finally got one. Look at this guy. I've been wanting to show the world this for so long. And look at that white meat. This is the largemouth bass of the jungle. Huge reach. Boom! Like a goblin shark. Bocona.
Things just got really exciting. Now we're off to see if we can find a big one.
Never seen one of this color before, dude. That's like an albino. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. A rare albino Bocona. Look at that.
I got the goldfish.
I cannot believe you found that, dude. Wow. Woo!
This is just crazy. I didn't know they came in this color.
Who are you? What are you doing? Wait. What? Wait.
Alrighty guys, we got her Bocona. I've been actually trying to catch this fish for a month now. We finally figured out where they are. Let me show you something here. The Bocona in Spanish is basically saying big mouth. Boca is a mouth. What's crazy is we got an absolute rare, like goldfish looking Bocona. Look at that mouth, how it just pops out. When it sucks its prey in, look at this. Boom. This is what a Bocona looks like. This right here is straight up a goldfish. I don't know how it got mutated to this color. I imagine this is pretty similar to an albino, but look at this. Whoa, look at that big old mouth. Whoa. After being in the Laguna de Siete Colores, we have determined that we have indeed seen 7 different colors. This black brackish water makes up for one of the colors. It's incredible.